Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to another episode of Tony Plays The Binding of Isaac. Might be thinking, how you doing, Tony? Hope everything's alright. And I will say, everything is alright. Everything's okay. Today, we're going to be doing a little something crazy. We're going to be doing some Isaac challenge runs. And the reason we're doing this, well, I need some more unlocks. And we're going to have to get these done eventually. Am I right, fellas? So might as well do them now. The earlier we can, the better. The unlocks that we achieve are bound to be good. Now, I'd be wondering, Tony, why are you doing Solar System first? Why are we not going in any kind of order or anything? Well, truth be told, I want to do these first because they are not only easy, but I hear the reward is good. Now you might be saying, Tony, you hear the reward is good? What do you mean? So, I looked up a list, and the list was just like all the Isaac challenges, and not what they give, but there's like it's some Reddit thread where the guy kind of worded it weirdly. He didn't word it weirdly, but like it's weird in how it's described. Pretty much, it's a Reddit thread, and in the thread there are all the challenges and how they how the challenges are from 1 to 5. So if a challenge is a 1, then it's an easy challenge. If it's 5, it's a hard challenge. And then he also proceeded to have another stipulation in that if it's a 1, there's two numbers. There's the first number, which is the difficulty. If it's a level 1, it's an easy challenge. If it's a level 5, it's a hard challenge. And then there's the right number, which is the quality of the item that's rewarded. But not like the Isaac quality of the item. It's also a 1 through 5 system where if it's a 5, it's a necessary item. You gotta do this challenge for this item. You might be thinking, Tony, what is this? What are we doing here? We are doing a challenge that will reward us with, I don't know, but it's apparently a level 3 on the difficulty and a level 5 on the item. So I'm gonna keep it a stack. I'm lost. But I hope that is very good. The run so far, little mid, pretty fly from a thing. That's really funny. I think that fits out our Halo of Flies, correct? Hold on, did we just farm him for flies? No, because any fly he spawns is gonna immediately attack him. So honestly, the best thing we can do is just hope we get more fly bosses. Duke of Flies, Gertie's great because Gertie spawns. If you stand behind Gertie, Gertie spawns flies. So we just stand here, have Gertie spawn the flies for us while we do the damage right here. Best thing we can get is to visit shops. We can maybe get Hive Mind. However, the downside is that we currently have no money for any sort of shop synergy, in my opinion. Visiting a shop is great because, like I said, you can get some pretty... That's really good too. This has essentially just won us the run. Two of the harder bosses that I think I'm going to have to deal with are Mom and Mom's Heart, or It Lives. The fact that we just now got a get out of jail free It Lives / mom fight card is absolutely astounding. Now, not to say that Tony can't choke this run and just be really bad, but I'm trying my best to lock in for y'all here, you feel me? I know no one likes to see Tony lose every run, so it's my New Year's resolution to have more runs be not the most embarrassing things you've ever had to view in a YouTube video, you feel me? Yeah, I'm gonna put a little bit more effort into up in my game. I think it's very funny. I think another reason why a lot of my recorded runs end up being really bad is because I play Isaac once a day for the recording, and then I kind of never touch it again unless that same day me and my friends also decide to play some Isaac co-op. So I think the best bet, low-key, in a very funny kind of twist of events, our best bet might be to just play out an Isaac run beforehand and then hop on this, or record multiple episodes in a day, which I know I'm pretty sure I've verbally stated I'm slightly against in the past, but you know what, brother, if it helps me improve the quality of the gameplay, I don't mind doing it. That don't sound like too bad of an idea to me. So yeah, I honestly think if I start recording more runs in a day, I'll be able to actually play good on a run, you feel me? I'll be able to play good on a run, and it'll turn out things for the better. You know, that's just a little, obviously, funny New Year's resolution to give out. As for, like, my real New Year's resolutions, I'm gonna be real, I don't know, man. Do people actually do those? Just wondering. And I don't mean that in, like a cosmic sort of sense. Like, people make New Year's resolutions, but, like, do they actually do them, you know? Like, how are we as a society? Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, do people actually think in their brain, like, this is my New Year's resolution, this is what I'm gonna stick to throughout the new year? And I'm being for real because me personally, I don't think I've ever really done that. You know, like, do you guys be making New Year's resolutions? Thinking to yourself, this is, these are my laws to live by for the next coming months in the years to follow. I said years to follow. In the year to follow, this is what I'm gonna be locked into as, like, personal maybe aspirations to hit for. And I say it in the nicest, most genuine way. Just because, like I said, I've never really made my own New Year's resolutions. I don't even know where to start. What's one thing, you know? Like, I don't know, I feel kind of dumb for asking it, but I think I'm being for real. I feel kind of dumb asking it, but I think I'm being genuine with this. Is that, you know, do y'all be making the New Year's resolutions? Because I think if I were to make some now, I couldn't think of anything right away. There's definitely some things I could probably improve on, but I think the last time I ever even remembered, it was, I like posted on Twitter when I used to stream and like post on Twitter to, you know, about my streams and stuff like that. I think then I was like, I'm gonna hope that I'm gonna strive that in this year to make better quality content and stream more often. And then I proceeded to go on like an eternal level hiatus. There is a, you know, because I just do that sometimes. Like, look, don't get me wrong. You know, I think I might have said this before or something, but like, I don't really owe it to people or to like anyone to stream. You know, I'm kind of, at least the way I stream, the way I talk about streaming, the stuff I do, I kind of did it just for, I think at a certain point it was just to try and maybe stream for the sake of trying to we're gonna grab a quarter. Might be thinking, Tony, why are we grabbing a quarter for? If we can maybe get ourselves a hive mind, this run is goated. Or BFFs. BFFs or a hive mind. So I'm gonna try and actually get that quarter, go to the shop, and if there's like one of those reroll machines, we're gonna tank it, brother. We're gonna drop it for all it's worth. We gonna suck it dry, dare I say. My apologies for the profanity. For the suggestive language. Ooh, a dime. That's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, the way I used to stream, I would say at some point, probably when I realized more people were watching my stuff, you know, I kind of started, when I first started, I think, that's really good. No. No. Sure. Then yeah. Spider mod, why don't we? Damn it, I was hoping I could pause it at the right moment to kind of avoid having that happen, but whatever. It's fine. Next floor. There's always next floor. But I think when I first started making content, when I first started streaming, I think in my mind, I was like, this is for me. I'm doing this for me, for the love of streaming. Then I started to gain some sort of traction in that I think I can kind of pinpoint when. It was funny. I was playing Super Mario 64 for the first time ever on stream, and then I got raided by some guy who decided to bring his whole community over to view a stream of mine. And in my mind, I was like, wow, what a pretty cool guy. I ended up sticking around, and you know, that guy ended up becoming a pretty alright friend of mine. He's alright, I guess, you know. What am I doing? I was like, what am I doing here, bro? Bob's Rotten Head, Gnawed Leaf, Dunce Cap, Lost Fly. If I grab Gnawed Leaf right now, I think, I shit you not, I will just pause the recording and pick it back up after. Yeah, because there's no reason for me to go. There's no reason for me to do this. It would be funny to grab Gnawed Leaf for the item's sake, but there's no reason for me to do it in any, so like, why would I do boss rush? But anyways, I ended up becoming friends with the guy. And I think when that happened, that's kind of when in my mind I was like, hold on, people rated me. Like, people were actually like watching the stuff I do, you know? And at that point I was like, holy, I gotta start doing this not for the love of the game, but like to just, you know, if I can get these people to start watching me consistently, I can build my own community or whatever. That was the thought process. And so I think then is when I started to do things for the sake of like, I'm gonna base my stream around something that is gonna benefit me and to try to further push my streaming career or whatever. And low-key, I think that's where I messed up. When I stopped doing it for the love of the game, that's where I messed up, bro. That's when I lost sight of what made me want to do it in the first place. And then after a while, I don't know if I just got burnt out or what. I just kind of stopped streaming less and less until finally, I think I have found myself going like 2 months without a stream. I was just like, damn, bro, is low-key cooked. In my brain, I was like, I don't even like really doing this anymore. And that's when I knew I was cooked. I was done for. Now, I will say, in the grand scheme of things, maybe I was just being lazy. But I think it turned out for the better. I think it's good that I pursued not my streaming career and instead I pursued like an actual career in like the real human existence world. This guy sucks. What's your deal, man? Green. What's your problem, Green? Right. There we go. Okay. Okay, we want to survive. We do want to try and survive. We still got to one-shot Mom's heart / it lives. Once we make it to her, we can one-shot her. Getting there might be the hard part. Okay, Curse of the Blind is fine by me. We're not picking up any items. We just got to try and get there. You know, that's the issue I'm finding. We just got to get there. What's up with this? What happened? I think low-key we just kind of let low-key spawn flies and we just let our bros deal the damage. Sorry, I was clearing my throat. But yeah, I like to think Once I started, you know, kind of pursuing the streaming career a bit more, maybe my content stopped being good. Who knows? Maybe my content like wasn't the greatest thing ever to begin with, but in my mind, it's where I stopped being proud of what I did. You know, I'm not gonna say I was out here making like, you know, modern day top 5 all-time YouTube videos, but in my mind, slash, I'm pretty sure I've done it, I've said this before, what I like doing this for is I like to make videos that I want to watch. I like to make stuff I want to watch. And I think at that point, whatever content I was making, I wouldn't go near it with a 10-foot pole, bro. I remember playing Among Us just because it was popular. And in the grand scheme of things, I fucking hate the game. I think the game sucks. Any of that kind of like social deduction game, that's not for me, bro. If we're talking multiplayer, it's most likely not for me. Especially anything like that. But I was like, well, Among Us is what's popping, bro. I have to play Among Us. There's a Tinto Rock right there, so let's bomb him. That sucks. Even worse, man. What's up with the Tinted Rock Sans Spirit Heart? Sans as in Undertale. Am I right, guys? No, Sans as in without. Hold on. Easy money. But yeah, you know, I was over here making some pretty I was like, man, this shit sucks. In the end, I think I finally decided, whatever. And then I just stopped streaming entirely. Like, I just didn't even make content anymore. Until, I don't know what happened recently. But I got that itch. I got that itch in my brain that was like, make some videos, Tony. Make YouTube videos. Do more stream. Literally anything. Just do something creative to a degree. And that's when this started happening, you know? But yeah, you know. Very funny that the one time I make a New Year's resolution, I think I actually stick to it the worst. And it proceeds to, it leads to me literally just never creating content again for like a solid year. Like, my streams would be sporadic as hell. No form of like schedule at all. It was kind of like Tony just went live whenever he went live. If you enjoyed watching a Tony stream, it was a bad time for you, because there was almost never a Tony stream happening. Although, I'm gonna be honest, my brain couldn't really fathom the fact that there would be someone out there just waiting for Tony to hit the go live button. Like, oh my god, this guy's my GOAT streamer. Do we continue for the funsies? You know what? We grab that. And we grab that. And we grab you. Solid mid there. Solid mid, Devil Deal. Anyways. Per throw. That's amazing. Good thing we did this. Great episode, y'all. Thank you guys for stopping by. Hope you guys appreciate it. I enjoyed this run. I actually got a win in first try too. That thing was a hard challenge. First try, I did it. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys greatly enjoy. Be sure to catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys have a good day and or good night, depending on the time you're watching this, and I'll see you later.